Picture this, a pharaoh who claims he single-handedly won the most famous battle of the ancient world. A ruler who literally carved himself into rock as a living god, demanding you believe he never lost a fight. That's Ramses II, often called Ramses the Great. But here's the kicker. His greatest, most celebrated victory was actually, well, not really a victory at all. And the truth has been hiding in plain sight, etched in his own temples, just waiting for us to piece it together. We've all seen the tourist postcards, haven't we? Images of Ramses II, fists raised, charging over hapless Hittites at Kadesh. He built colossal monuments like Abu Simbel to prove he was a god on earth, practically invincible. The message was clear: I alone saved Egypt. For centuries, historians pretty much just parroted this story. 1274 BCE, the young pharaoh outsmarted the Hittite army through sheer brilliance, securing a resounding triumph. He plastered his victorious narrative across temple walls at Karnak, Luxor, and the Ramesseum. This wasn't just art, it was a sophisticated propaganda campaign designed to reinforce his image and ensure political stability. For a long, long time, it worked beautifully. But what actually happened at Kadesh? Well, it's a lot messier than Ramses wanted us to believe. The Hittites, under King Muwatalli II, were clever. They were waiting, hidden behind a ridge, ready to spring a trap. Ramses was fed false information by supposed deserters, who were actually Hittite spies, who claimed the main Hittite army was far away. Believing the coast was clear, Ramses pressed ahead with just his lead division. That's when Muwatalli unleashed his chariots, ambushing the unsuspecting Egyptians. Chaos erupted. Even Ramses's own texts describe him being isolated, his soldiers deserting him, and having to personally rally his remaining forces. It was a near catastrophe, not a glorious charge. Hittite records, discovered much later, paint an even starker picture, suggesting Ramses was forced to retreat. So, while Ramses did display remarkable personal bravery, preventing a complete rout, the battle ended in a tactical stalemate with heavy losses on both sides. Kadesh itself remained firmly in Hittite hands. That's not a victory. That's a brilliant PR scramble to cover up a very close call. The real resolution came about 15 years later. In 1259 BCE, Ramses II and the Hittite king signed what's known as the Treaty of Kadesh. This wasn't a treaty dictated by a victor. It was a mutual agreement, one of the earliest recorded peace treaties in human history, acknowledging both empires as equals. It established borders and committed both sides to non-aggression and mutual defense. Ramses the general became Ramses the diplomat. Now, debunking the Kadesh myth doesn't mean Ramses II wasn't a genuinely great pharaoh. He absolutely was. He reigned for an astonishing 66 years, one of the longest in Egyptian history. His architectural legacy is mind-blowing: the rock-cut temples at Abu Simbel, his massive mortuary temple, and huge expansions to the Karnak temple complex. He led successful campaigns in Nubia and defended Egypt against the formidable Sea Peoples. He was a formidable military leader, a prolific builder, and a shrewd diplomat. The great lie of Kadesh just highlights his true genius. He understood that controlling the story was just as important as winning on the battlefield. Curious about how propaganda still hides in plain sight today? Hit that subscribe button and let's keep debunking history's most popular half-truths. Thanks for watching.